I'm going to be talking about the president of my country, President Paul Biya. The current president of Cameroon is His Excellency President Paul Biya. President Paul Biya is married and has 3 children. He assumed power as president and as head of state of Cameroon on the 6th of November 1982. He was a peaceful volunteer, and his transition between the ex-president, President Ahmadou, was by signing a resignation letter and giving it to the state, in which President Ahmadou resigned due to his sickness. The position of the president in Cameroon is elected every 7 years since the enactment of the 1996 constitution. It was originally 5 years in the 1972 constitution. The original 1996 constitution of Cameroon enforces a 2-term limit on presidency, but the current president has continued to be elected president in each election for the past 28 years due to his smart political ideas. Although his position is more similar to that of a dictator, President Biya has dedicated his life to public service of Cameroon by being a civil servant and a career politician. Biya introduced political reforms within the context of a single-party system in the 1980s. Under pressure, he accepted the introduction of a multi-party policy in the early 1990s. Under pressure, he accepted the introduction of multi-party politics in the early 1990s. He narrowly won the 1990, 1997, 2004, 2011 presidential election through knowledge and diplomacy. Opposition politicians and Western governments have alleged voting irregularities and fraud on each of these occasions. Biya attempted to make Cameroon a more democratic society and a modern nation was to introduce a code of penal procedure for improving the dispense of justice and guarantee for the protection of civil liberties. Biya's parents had little to no wealth. As is the case with most Cameroonian children leaving home at very young age to get good education, at the age of 7, Biya was sent to a Catholic mission in Ndem, some 30 miles from his village, to acquire an educational career. Seemingly a gifted student, Biya's tutor, a French national, got him a seat in the prestigious Akono Junior Seminary. Through rigorous hard work and studies, Biya made his way to the famous Lycée Leclerc, famous high school in the capital of Cameroon called Yaoundé, and then to the prestigious Sorbonne and Science University in Paris, where he graduated in 1961 with a diploma in international relations. Biya made it through the ranks of Cameroon bureaucracy, served as charge de mission at the presidency in 1962. He became prime minister in 1975. Biya holds so many degrees and honors. His famous political book is entitled Communal Liberalism, published and translated in English, French, German, and Hebrew. Biya is well renowned for his diplomatic tactics and conflict resolutions throughout Africa and some Western countries in some parts of Asia and the Western world countries. Biya is sometimes characterized as a loop, which is not negatively on the side of his political focus, making relatively few public appearances. He has done so much and he's continued doing so much, and I think he's going to keep on doing his best. Although of so many of his negative thoughts on his political views, I still consider him a great president.